What sound does a laser blast or a laser gun make? You're probably thinking something like pew, 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 pew. Lasers are actually silent. Light has no sound. So we think of lasers as, why do we think of lasers as having sound? Why do you think that we all have that same pew, pew, pew sound for lasers in our head? The answer is because of movies, and specifically Foley artists.
So the trick is to take a slinky and you suspend it from somewhere high above the ground, and you suspend it such that the end of the slinky is just sitting on the bottom of the floor. You don't want too much coiled up at the bottom, but it does need to be able to touch the floor. So with your slinky hanging from somewhere nice and high, all you need to make this sound is a way of amplifying the sounds that are coming out of the slinky, and there's two ways to do this. One is you can use a microphone. I've got mine connected to a PA system sitting behind me, but it's equally good if you have a microphone connected to a camera. You need to couple the microphone into the slinky, and I find the best way to do that is just to stick it in between the coils, like so. And then you can make your noise by just simply playing with the spring, and you can do everything from just giving it a tap on the neck through to, if you want to make explosion sort of noise, just playing with the string, through to, if you want to make the Star Wars laser sound, I find the best way to do it is to just pick the spring up and drop it on the floor, and then just after you want to catch it to try and stop the echo. So let's do that. So I can do drop, catch, and there you go, the Star Wars laser sound. If you don't happen to catch the spring, you get an echo, like so. And so it's just a matter of catching the spring before you get your first echo. Like so. If you're not fortunate enough to have a microphone, there's another way to do this, and all you need is just a sounding board. One way to do it is to stick it onto the back of an acoustic guitar, for example. But if you're really on the fly with this, you can do it with something as simple as a foam cup. And so the easiest way to do this is just to jam the foam cup in between the coils somewhere, and the foam cup then acts to amplify the sound in the slinky. And so you can then get back your laser blaster sound, and if you're really fortunate and you have both, you can even use a microphone to amplify what comes out of the foam cup and get a slightly different sound to it. It's much more high pitch.
So the definition of Foley is to reproduce everyday sound for making films. The reproduction of sound can be anything from swishing of clothes or footsteps to squeaky doors and glass breaking. The best Foley artists are so well integrated into a film that it goes unnoticed by the audience. It helps to create a sense of reality within the scene. Without these crucial background noises, movies may feel unnaturally quiet and uncomfortable. Foley artists look to recreate the realistic ambient sounds that a film portrays. The props and the sets of the films do not react in the same way acoustically as their real-life counterparts. Foley sounds can be used to enhance the auditory experience of the movie. Foley can also be used to cover up unwanted sounds captured on set during a movie or a film that might take away from the scene at hand, such as overflying planes or passing traffic.